sometimes we got to make a change. So what we have here is the Megastar Fitness all-in-one rack with the Smith machine. This thing right here is a hoss. Like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, I know you've seen the videos of this. Like I said, I've been testing this thing out for the past few weeks, months. It's been a while. And not just me, I have others that come to my gym as well that have been using this as well. Now, Megastar Fitness is a newcomer on the block. Like I said, they haven't been out too long. Like I said, this right here, oh, it's been great. Like I said, I've been wanting something a little more beefier and stronger than my previous all-in-ones that I've had. Like I said, this is my third all-in-one to ever have right here. And, oh, I'm just loving this thing. Like I said, we got the functional trainer. We got the Smith machine. We got all the holes we can use or need to attach whatever attachments on there. Now with the functional trainer, we actually have places to put weights on both sides. So that way we're not trying to have one set of weights working for both sides. We actually have each trolley has its own set of weights. Now this is a 2-to-1 ratio. So with that 2-to-1, whatever you have on here is pretty much half the weight. So right now I got two 25 pound plates on there, which is 50 pounds, but the pull on this is only 25 pounds. So keep that in mind. But with that being said, we have plenty of travel. That's the benefit of the 2-to-1. Gives you a lot more range compared to your standard 1-to-1. Now, as we make our way to the Smith machine, this thing is nice. It has an extremely smooth glide. And as far as Smith machines that I've used in the home gym, one of the best. Like I said, this right here, I've dealt with some commercial gyms that weren't this smooth. Now with your Smith machine, like I said, the smoother, the better. And like I said, this thing is extremely quiet as well. Like I said, one of my past videos, one I had, it was pretty loud. Like I said, there was nothing wrong with that Smith machine, but it was loud, and I just don't want to hear it. Like I said, most of them, I don't work out with music, because at the same time, I have embroidery machines going, so I want to be able to hear them if something happens, so I can stop doing what I'm doing to go take care of that. So I don't have music going, and if I have a loud Smith machine going, it's going to distract me. Now, one of the benefits of this Smith machine are these stops. So we can sit here and place this wherever we need our safety stops. We got a nice spring right here to catch if it drops, and at the same time protect our chest where that bar and weight is not crushing it, thanks to these safety stops. And if you're worried if there's enough room for this Smith machine bar to go up high where you ain't got to worry about it, yeah, no. Like I said, it's up pretty high. I just barely got a duck. Like I said, I'm 5'10", and it grazes the top of my head if I wasn't wearing a hat. Hat catches it so. But we got plenty of stops going all the way down this for our safeties, and just to lock the bar out. So depending on where we are wanting it to rest, whether we're needing it to squat with, it makes it real simple to have exactly where our starting point needs to be. Now, with every all-in-one rack, you do need a good pull-up bar. And like I said, we got two different locations, which I was doing that the wrong direction. But this thing, it's got nice grips. It's got some rubber on there, and a lot of times I'm not a biggest fan of rubber, but these right here, it's a little different than some of the ones I've dealt with in the past. So far, I've had no issues because generally I come out here, I try to do on average at least 3 sets of 10 to 15 pull-ups a day. That way I'm constantly just working my arms, and like I said, these right here, it's been no issue at all. And a lot of times on them, they'll want to start to spin. I haven't had that issue. Like I said, granted, like I said, it's just been a few months since I've had this in here, but so far so good. Now, what most people are wanting this for is going to be this all-in-one trainer right here. Now, I said we got a nice smooth pull. Now, saying that, I do wish I would have upgraded to the aluminum pulleys, because they do make an option to add aluminum pulleys to this. It's just spend the extra money, do it right the first time. At the time I had this, they weren't showing the aluminum pulleys on there, and then next thing I know, they're showing aluminum pulleys. So, do recommend upgrading to aluminum pulleys. You'll notice a huge difference, I guarantee it. Nothing wrong with these pulleys, but it could be a hair smoother, and most some aluminum pulleys have better bearings as well. Now, as far as other options on here, we have a landmine attachment, and it's always nice to have a landmine attachment. Like I said, I have this nice huge one over there that I'm using, but for those who are limited on space, unlike I am, this right here saves so much room. And like I said, it's mounted to there where you ain't got to worry about it sliding or anything like that, because it ain't going nowhere. We come to this other side, we have a foot plate for our low row. So we can adjust our trolleys all the way down here. We can move our J-cups and spotter arms off of this, drop it down, we're ready for some low rows. Now, with a lot of these budget home gym racks, the J-cups aren't that good. But this one right here, this thing is beefy. We have some nice big thick plastic right there to help protect our bar, because a lot of times they're not good. This right here, it's got a nice weight to it, and it's got some good plastic to help protect the bar, because I spend a lot of money on my bar. I don't want it to get scratched up, and I know you don't as well. And as we come to our spotter arm, this thing's got a little bit of weight to it as well. Could use a little bit more, but we got the plastic on here, and we got a full 20 inches span right here, which is a lot better than the ones I've had previously, because most of the time they're only they're a lot shorter than this. So we got a lot longer, and it's gusseted, so it's able to take a little bit more weight than your non-gusseted and short ones. So we got plenty of length right here to make stuff happen. Also with this unit, down here we have band pegs, and up here we have band pegs. Now, I know some of you are saying, Jeff, why the upgrade? Well, a few things. Besides how smooth this Smith machine is, it's actually further out compared to the back, and I don't have something back here blocking where I can actually set my weight bench exactly where I want it, whether I'm trying to do incline press, bench press, some overhead press with the Smith machine. And that was my biggest issue of my past two Smith machines, all-in-ones that I've had in here. And at the same time, this is much taller where I'm not having to bend down as far to use my pull-up bar. I know y'all have y'all at a weird angle, but we also have some nice dip bars on here. 2 different handles to choose from, giving you some nice dips you can add to your fitness routine. Also, back behind the machine, we have spots for 2 barbells. Now, depending on how you set up your machine, this isn't in its final location. It does have 4 weight plate horns that bolt right to this to have your weights back off of the back of the machine. Now, whenever I use this, like I said, it's going up against a wall, and so these are going to be useless for me, so I didn't install it just to, they wouldn't get in the way of the wall. I still could have installed these because of the feet coming off the back, but I didn't bother putting these on here because I'm not going to store weights back behind the machine just because it's not going to be convenient for me. Now, depending on how you have yours set up, you can have them back there and have your weights out of the way. It just doesn't work for my application how I'm having everything packed into my gym. Now, some of y'all might be asking, what would you change on this? Personally, the aluminum pulleys, my biggest complaint, and they do have an upgrade for that. Other than that, I do wish they had some sort of metal protectant on this ball right here, because it is getting chewed up, like I said, because I'm constantly moving these up and down, and depending on where this is, it's just this plastic grinding on this metal, and so it's starting to eat that ball up after about 2 months of daily use. When I say daily use, I mean daily use, because like I said, it is getting used every single day out here, whether it's me, Jared, my wife, it's getting used. And my last thing I wish would have been a little better, some better knurling on the bar. Like I said, it's there, but it's not. I mean, it's too slick for what I like. I wish it was a little more aggressive than what's there. Most people, you're not going to notice. Me, since I'm used to more aggressive bars, I notice a lot because I want to be able to just really feel that bar in my hand. Now, for those who are wanting one of these, I do have an affiliate link down below. You can use my affiliate link or not. It helps the channel out a lot if you use my affiliate links. That's how I'm able to buy whatever we have out here, whether it's gym equipment, lasers, and a few other things I have on the horizon. But you need to make sure you hit that subscribe button so you see what that's all about. Now, did Megastar Fitness do right with this? I have, like I said, no big complaints. I'm loving this. It blows the last 2 I've had, it blows them away. Not saying they were bad. They weren't bad. It's just this one's better. But also, the price is more expensive than them as well. So, you got to take that in mind. Now, this does still fall under some budget-friendly all-in-one racks. Like I said, the price is not that bad. Now, as for what it is today, will it change? I'm not for sure. But overall, I'm loving it right now. Now, be sure to stick around because next week you will see me do a full workout using this all-in-one rack. You're going to see my leg day and you're going to see my upper body day with me strictly using the Mega Fitness all-in-one Smith machine. So hit that subscribe, and until next time, y'all take it easy.
on, you could be my cheat code. Put in work, tell the DJ turn the beat up. Black shades on, you could be my cheat code. Put in work, tell the DJ turn the beat up.